What is up, everyone? It's your boy CMT Gaming, and today I will be playing one of the newest games on the App Store and Play Store called PinOut. And basically, of course, from the name, it's a pinball game. But this is this is basically my new favorite game ever. Not counting console games, because just on mobile games, because is this is actually a really fun game. And it reminds me a lot of that game that came out a little while ago called Smash Hit. And it works pretty similar to that. And basically how it goes is it's not really getting a high score. It's not like regular pinball where you get a high score. How it works is you just progress. That's all you do. Progress. You keep going farther and farther, and the more time you get, the farther you can go. So of course you have the right bumper and you have the left bumper, and basically you can go forward or you can go back. So the thing that I like about that is the fact that if you miss something, you can actually go back and get it. Even though you will have to give up some of your time. But really, to me, I don't really look at the time that often. Mostly just because I don't really want to be put a time limit on anything with this game. I just progress as far as I want to. And as you can see, this one puts a lot more precision on the actual bumpers. It has a lot more physics to it. Like, for example, if you hit the ball with a weak shot and it goes up a slide, it might actually go back, or it might just go through the slide but really, really slow. And right now I'm doing really terrible because I'm in this one specific spot. There we go. But the physics work really well in this game, which is something that I like because it actually gives you a reason to have a better precision with it. Because if you don't, then you're just gonna waste time, and that's just really how it's going for me right now. And so far, the farthest that I've got in this game is level 6. And as you can see at the thing at the bottom, you can actually see how far you're going. And if you can see at the thing at the top, you can see how much time you have. Those little white dots, as you've seen, give you extra time. The weird thing is, I'm pretty sure that time doesn't go on as you're gaining up time, which is actually a really good thing, because I've seen a lot of games where you would gain time, but as you gain time, time would still go on, so it really didn't matter that much. But because of the fact that you don't get a lot of time from the very beginning, this is actually a really good thing. So the way it works is a lot like Smash Hit, like I said, and basically when you get all the way to the point to level 2, you get a lot of extra time, and then you go to the next area where literally everything changes. Well, not everything. Like, certain colors and certain new mechanics might be put into this certain specific level, and you might not see them again in the next level, or they might be enhanced in the next level. And as you can already tell, the music does change for every single level. And right now, I have to say this has to be one of my favorite soundtracks for the music. Not a lot of the music is, I think a lot of music is actually pretty good, but not every single track from each level is going to be amazing. But something that I want to talk about right now is these mini games. So basically, I'm pretty sure that every single level will give you at least one mini game. And all the mini games are different, because I made it up to level 6, and so far I've seen, I think, 3 mini games. And so basically all these mini games are to help you gain time. So this one is basically just a simple 2-button game. Just dodge all the cars. The more cars you dodge, the more time you get. The longer you stay alive, the more time you get. And I know it looks really slow right now, but it gets way faster. It just gets a lot faster. and I kind of don't want to just sit here and film 10 minutes of just this. So I think after I get to 50 and after you see how fast it's going, because I'm pretty sure it told you my high score. I've gotten like past 100, but it does get significantly harder, especially since they'll legit just span 2 cars on each side on the left and 2 cars on the right, like this right here, and put that in a pattern. And when they're going at full speed, it's actually kind of difficult to dodge them. Dang it. Yeah, but as you can see, the speed was gaining. So now I have 75. Now I have 75 extra time. 75 points of extra time. So I think I should have like over 100 now. So you can see as the physics work. The ball will slow down at certain times, which can be insanely annoying. Which is why you really have to make sure that you don't get any weak hits, because you will hate yourself. Like right now, for example. So I think one of the coolest things about this one is the fact that you are literally able to hit anywhere with just one bumper. You can hit anywhere. You have a large range. And I think that was one of the major things that people didn't like about certain online pinball games, because of the fact that you couldn't hit everywhere with one bumper. You needed 2. And even in this game, there are specific spots that you need one bumper to hit. You need only one bumper to hit, and you need both. But I like the fact that you can hit anywhere, almost anywhere, with just one bumper. And even though there will be times when there are obstacles in the way. I think I might actually lose right now. Hold on. There we go. So this game does have power-ups. It's one of the first, this is one of the first pinball games that I've seen to actually have power-ups before. Because I don't really, I've been playing computer pinball, and I don't think that's better than, real-life pinball. But I still think it's a really good thing, because mostly, I played only, I mostly played Space Cadet 3D Pinball, which was literally my favorite pinball for years now. And it's probably always going to be my favorite pinball, but this is a really close second. Because that game has been, a major part of my childhood. Now, I am on level 2. So, as you can see, the music does change for each level. And as you progress, I'm pretty sure that the distance for each level increases as well. But I don't think it's by a large margin. So, and then so some of them have some people singing and some of them don't. There we go. Dang. Okay. Wait. The thing that I kind of don't really like about this game is that even with the right precision, I've been trying for a while, and there is no way to actually get the ball completely through the next set of bumpers, which kind of annoyed me a little bit, because I think that would have been a pretty good reward for anybody who had the real precision to actually pull that off. Like, you get to skip this part. You get to not waste that much time. Oh, right. Okay, so what you just saw right there with the star and the circle, that was actually a power-up. So, basically, the way the power-ups work is, they give you 2 different power-ups, and you get to choose. And normally, it's just random, and then another power-up. But, what would happen is, most of the power-ups in this game aren't really that good. Like, for example, there's a warp power-up that sends you farther in the game. And the way I thought it worked was, when I first saw it, was I thought it was going to send me an entire level. But it just sent me, like, it just sent me one bumper forward. It just sent me one set of bumpers forward. That's all it did. Which kind of annoyed me a little bit, because of the fact that you can't even choose when you actually want to use it. Because that actually could be really, that could be a lot better. For example, if you're having trouble on one part, and you just want to warp through it, that would have been a lot better. And here we go. Here's another one. So, here's how it goes. So here's another one, but basically I kind of don't want to do it that much. So I'm just going to kill myself. Yeah, I got 1 point. Just bop it all over again. Mostly, and the reason I did that mostly is because I'm going to have to end the video soon. And then... what the? Oh no, oh no, oh no. And then, after I'm out of time, they just stopped working. And that tells you how far I am. So, you can basically choose wherever you want to go, like the last place you went. So I haven't gotten all the way up to level 6, but I haven't gotten a premium on a lot of games. The most recent game I got it was on Smash Hit, because that is actually a really good game. And I feel like this might be the second game I get it on, because this is a really fun game. If you want a retro pinball game on your phone for free, and if you do pay premium, if you're that good of a pinball player, get this game. It is a really good game. So, this is CMT Gaming, signing off. See you guys later.